Hey guys, I just wanted to talk about a few things. First off, I've been seeing a lot of people saying Steph Curry for MVP or Brad Beal for MVP, and I kind of think that's just a bad take. Obviously, they're great players like Curry, multiple time champion, multiple time MVP, but this season I just don't see that happening. Um, Steph Curry is on the Warriors, obviously, and they're fighting for a playoff spot, and the Wizards probably aren't even going to make the playoffs. Like, they're one of the worst teams in the NBA. And since 1985, every MVP has at least been the second seed besides Russell Westbrook. And that season he averaged a triple-double, which was the first time in a long time, since Oscar Robertson did it. Robertson. Um, I just don't see that happening. I don't think they can have an individual season as good as Russ did that year. Just to take over that. He was a low seed in the conference. I think the real MVP candidates this year are Jokic, Embiid, LeBron, KD, and Luka. They're on good teams, like all of them are on good teams in their conference. The Lakers will probably be the first seed. The Nets and the Sixers and the Celtics are in contention for the first seed in their conference. And I can see the Nuggets or the Mavs being the third seed in the West. They're Jokic and Doncic are averaging a triple double, and I think if they do that and they're a top three seed in their conference, I think they could easily be MVP. Embiid's biggest question is if he can stay healthy, and obviously he's an injury-prone player. He's had a lot of injuries in his career so far, but if he can stay healthy, I think he has a strong case for MVP as well. I think something that made his case stronger was the Sixers losing to the Pistons. Embiid rested that game, and the Sixers lost. Which, I mean, if you're a high seed in your conference, you can't be losing to the bloody Pistons. Come on now. But yeah, you kind of just think that because without Embiid that game, the Sixers are way worse without him. So you can say, oh yeah, he's very valuable to the Sixers, which he obviously is. I also saw a lot of people using like cherry pick stats to compare players, like people saying LeBron's better than MJ because he's come back from a 3-1 deficit in the finals and he's a better playmaker. But you're just like carefully picking the stats or things to make LeBron look better than MJ. Like, you could easily do that with MJ too. Like, MJ 6-0 in the finals, he's a better scorer, he's a better defender. I think that's a bit stupid. Like, I also saw one for Russell Westbrook and Damian Lillard. They were saying that Russell Westbrook is better than Damian Lillard because he's a better rebounder, a better playmaker, he's more athletic. But it's a pretty well-known fact that Damian Lillard is better than Russell Westbrook. Anyone would take him over Russell Westbrook. Like, any team would rather have Damian Lillard over Russell Westbrook at the moment. Obviously Russell Westbrook is a great player, a legend, but right now Damian Lillard's above him. I mean, you could literally do that for any player. Like, I saw someone say you could do that for Simmons and Steph Curry. Like, Steph Curry's a worse playmaker, Simmons can defend better, he's a better rebounder, he's more athletic. But obviously Curry's a better player than Ben Simmons. Like, you could probably do that for like Rudy Gobert. Like, Gobert's a defensive player of the year, he's a better defender, obviously he's a better rebounder. Like, shut up, man. You could literally do that for any NBA player, and it would make no sense at all. It would make no sense. You're just cherry picking the stats to have someone look better than the other, and I think that's not what you should be doing. Yeah, that's about it for today. See ya.